Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy AntoDaBoss here. Now, you guys have seen me drop commentaries lately, and since the game has been out for a couple weeks now, I thought it was a perfect time to drop a game review. Now, this is all opinion based, so if you guys have anything to add on to it, make sure you comment below and tell us what it is. So I'm joined by Dead Pixel, aka Electric Productions, and we're gonna have 4 different criterias: initial thoughts, flow of the game, improvements, and dislikes. Now, when you first popped in the disc, did this exceed your expectations?
Well, obviously yes, because I was anticipating the Call of Duty for a very, very long time. Ever since Modern Warfare 3, I first started playing it and wasn't very impressed with it. My initial thoughts were, wow, it's really, really colorful.
This man just said, wow.
Yeah, it was very colorful. The previous Treyarch games, you know, World of War, Call of Duty, Black Ops, it wasn't colorful. It was very gray
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So this one, they definitely just added. I have never seen any gray in any of these maps yet. Like, it's been just nothing but colors. So that was by far one of the best.
So you're saying the graphics?
The graphics? I mean, the graphics were really good. I mean, it is Xbox. You can't really prove anything from there. I mean, I've seen stuff on the PC about it, and supposedly it looks really, really nice on the PC, which is something good because Call of Duty has never been able to look visually pleasing on a PC. But
true, so that's definitely a plus. Now, what do you like about the flow of the game, online, offline? I mean, we all know offline is always smooth. What about online servers and everything? What do you like about that?
Well, I mean, everybody has their issues with the connections, and that's, I mean, there's only so much Call of Duty can do. They can't cater to every single last bit of internet connection.
Yeah, you gotta stop buying Costco connection. You know, you can't, you know?
Yeah. So, but what I have actually found out, and there's actually been, you know, commentators who released videos on it, and actually right in your public match, as soon as you hit Find Match, you press X or Square for PS3, and it'll give you a search preference. And if you scroll over to best search preferences, you actually get put into the match that's all based on your connection.
I heard some people have still been having problems with that, even when they tried best matches.
Well, I mean, the game's only been out for like a week, so you have to let them work out the kinks, just like Modern Warfare 3 did. But Treyarch has been known to definitely listen to the community and try their hardest.
So if you're having any internet problems, it should be fixed. I mean, these guys are going to tackle it. So next thing we're going to talk about is improvements. And I'm sure there's a lot in this. I mean, me playing, I saw a lot of improvements. But I know you've prestiged already once, so obviously you've seen more stuff than I did in the game.
Yeah. By far, one of the best things that they've done is the new creative class with the 10 system, you know, the pick 10 system. That is by far the best because, you know, you get to choose what you want. Like, for me, for example, I'm not a huge secondary user, so I get rid of my secondary because I don't really need it that much.
Now, by this, you mean like the perk 1 greed, perk 2 greed, correct?
Yeah, I'll completely get rid of my secondary gun, and we'll put on like a perk 2 greed or perk 3 greed and get a second, you know, tier perk, which is definitely really useful. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else. You know, I like what they did with the score streaks to, you know, make it more objective based, which definitely improved a lot. I haven't really noticed too many campers. I mean, obviously there's gonna be campers.
Yeah, me too. And I like the way they did the UAV. Like, I was actually like a kill away from an airstrike, and I was like a little nervous. You know, I didn't want to just jump out there like while the battle's going on. So I stayed back and I called in UAV, and like 3. You know how you get the UAV assist? Like 3 UAV assists later, I got the actual kill streak. So I like that.
Yeah, it's making you know, play the objective more. And like in Demolition, you play at the bomb, you get 100 points. If the bomb blows up, you get 300. That's a UAV right there in itself. So, you know, it definitely helps with that.
So online, I mean, I definitely like the things they're doing. Like, one of the things that we both saw was when someone quits the game, there's like a little, I guess, timeout thing. Like, remember?
Yeah, I've actually tested it out. If you get a certain amount of, like, if you leave the game a certain amount of times, there's they restrict you for playing it for a certain time, or so.
That's gonna help people like not quit the game, because when someone quits the game, I mean that's gonna really ruin the objective. Because imagine like their game is pretty intense, it's close, it's 5-on-5, and then someone from your team like just rage quits, and it's 5-on-4. That's gonna really make a difference. So if Call of Duty does that, like it like actually punishes the people that quit the game and puts them on timeout, you know, like that's gonna like help out people. It's gonna improve online gameplay. It's just like those little stuff that matter, you know.
And the weapon balancing. There's no, I haven't yet to see, I mean, yeah, the MSMC is a pretty overpowered, but it's nowhere near the Black Ops, FAMAS, or, you know, a weapon like that, where it's just so overpowered you can't stand it. Every gun has its different, every gun is different in its own separate way. I mean, this game is a, SMG game all out. Assault rifles could be boosted all around to make them a little bit more stronger, because they are a little weak, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yup. So I hate to cut you off, we only have like a minute or so. Just quickly run over some of the dislikes about the game.
So some of the dislikes, hold on.
It's straight when you hear the keyboard, alright?
So, you know, some of the dislikes are obviously the connections could be a little bit improved. Some of the maps are a little bit too small and it makes stuff too cluttered, which leaves the spawning to be a little janky. There's only so much you can that they can do with that. I mean, they're gonna, you know, test it out and try to fix some of it. I mean, so far that's the only thing I can really see. The shock charges are a bit annoying. Concussion, you like get blinded forever. It seems like it takes so much longer than usually. So that's a bit annoying, but as of right now, that's all I can really think of.
Okay, so as of now, that's pretty much the only thing that we're seeing so far. I mean, again, if there's anything else that you guys see, make sure you comment below and tell us what you think. But other than that, we're outie. Let's get again. It's your boy AntoDaBoss here, joined by Dead Pixel, and we are out. If you guys want to stay updated on when all of my videos will be uploaded, make sure you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/AntoDaBoss.